Hey, Smitty! I really wish I could have made it to your party, but instead you're going to have to settle for this video. In case you haven't realized it yet, turning 40 is a pretty big deal. I'm sorry to have to say it, but you're now officially old. One way to think about it is that you're actually now closer to 80 than you are to birth. Hard to believe, I know, and sorry to have to put it in such grim terms. Equally as mind-blowing is that you're now closer to 76 than to the time we first met at good old Safety Town. Ah, Safety Town. Good times. We had some good times in first grade, too. Remember Becky Erickson and her incredible animated monster picture show? Pretty awesome, I know. Well, you're now closer to 74 than when Becky wowed us with all those great monsters. Remember that birthday of yours with melting snow on the ground and an unheard of temperature of 71 degrees? You're actually closer to 72 than to that unusual day. You're closer to 71 than when life consisted of spending inordinate amounts of time playing both Stratomatics and backyard baseball, while subsisting almost entirely on Elio's pizza and mix, which ultimately became known as, of course, rosin. You're closer to 70 than when you asked me daily for what seemed like 2 years, have you finished the Sword of Shannara yet? You're closer to 69 than when Smith & Stewart's snow shoveling company sadly ceased operations. And closer to 68 than when the Whale had their one glorious playoff run. Closer to 67 than when, during E.G. Club Pictionary, a mere scribble would routinely be deciphered as, of course, the United States. It's hard to believe, Smitty, but you're closer to 66 than when you were originally supposed to get your 10 Palmero rookie cards in the mail. Maybe someday they'll finally come. You're nearer to 65 than when you revolutionized high school cross-country running by introducing shortcuts. Man, Garrity loved you. You're nearer to 64 than our daily physics class conversations. So, did you watch the game last night, Gamma Ray? Game now. What game would this be? You're closer to 64 than the debut of Middle-Aged Man. Hey, stop looking at my gut. Closer to 63 than when we administered the Cheers aptitude test, and when you served in the prestigious role of ATCO, assistant to the co-editors. You're closer to retirement age than when we plundered and pruned the hedges of many small villages. You're closer to 61 than Arctic Freeze, Colliston Road, and the infamous Lure. You're nearer to the monumental age of 60 than Mookie's incredible catch, Pure Energy, and Husky Miss Busky. And last but not least, believe it or not, but you're actually closer to 59 than our Cinderella run at Hoop It Up Hartford. Hawk for 3. It's good! But Smitty, you can relax, man. You're only 40. Sure, in one sense, 40 is a pretty big deal. But in reality, it's just a number.